Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our employee recognition event. I was just told that we already have over 200 people that have logged into this event, and that is extremely exciting. You know, with school closed and a lot of people working from home, we really thought this year we absolutely had to do this event, no matter what it took to actually pull it off. I do want to say a general thank you to all our employees, whether you're receiving a service recognition today or not. The past few months have certainly been a challenge, and I want to thank everyone for what you're doing for our students, for our school districts, and for our community. I have always thought of our BOCES as having a huge heart, and you have demonstrated that throughout this crisis and challenging times. I want to let you know that we spared no expense to pull this event together today, and we were able to find a singer-songwriter who actually wrote and is performing a song that he created just for this event. So with that, I'd like to welcome to our employee recognition event, the COVID Cowboy. Take it away.
Ever since we closed the office and started to work from home, the only way I could talk to you was call you on the phone. I got so lonely, baby, I got so lonely, I got so lonely I could cry. Should I use Zoom or Hangouts? Didn't really know. The Zoom bombers were hacking in and putting on a show. I got so lonely, baby, I got so lonely, I got so lonely I could cry. I started to get depressed after watching all the news, and finally realized I had the COVID-19 blues. I got so lonely, baby, I got so lonely, I got so lonely I could cry. To work, things were looking bleak, but then I realized it goes these days be every 2 weeks. I got so lucky, baby, I did so good, I got so lucky I could cry.
All right, thank you to the COVID Cowboy. Before I am accused of spending money unnecessarily and putting a lot of cash out, I want you to know that that performance actually did not cost us a dime. In fact, the individual who wrote and performed that song forced his way into this program today and wanted to make sure that you got a chance to see it. That song was performed and written by none other than Dan Myers, who you know from our Regional Information Center. Thank you very much, Dan, for doing that. Now, one of the difficulties we had actually pulling this together was how were we going to get certificates signed by Mrs. Rufo and myself while maintaining proper social distance, making sure that we had all the proper PPE and precautions. So we decided that we were going to videotape that process for you just so you can see the lengths that we went through to make sure we had certificates available for you today.
I wonder who that is. Oh, it's FedEx. Wonder who I got a package from. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate the social distancing.
You're very welcome.
Stay safe. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks so much. Oh, looks like I got pantry promotions. I got this is the certificates I need to sign for the staff recognition. Safety first. I got a bunch of these to sign. Gotta get it done. The ceremony's coming up any time. Okay. Wow, we are recognizing a lot of people at BOCES this year. Gotta get going. Whew. I think I'm gonna have to send these airmail if Mr. Bike's gonna get them on time because he has to sign them too.
Oh! Mrs. Rufo, I could get a paper cut from this. All right, got one here from her. Let me sign this one. First, I gotta wipe it down, make sure everything is clean. And then, in accordance with the president's guidelines, now I feel like I can sign it. Congratulations, everybody.
All right, thank you. And I hope everyone appreciates the apparel that we had to put on for that effort. And thank you to Mrs. Rufo for helping us out with those certificates. And now we're going to turn into the part of the program where we actually start recognizing people for years of service. And we switched it up a little bit this year. And I'm going to introduce Jim Mullins, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction. And he is going to introduce 5 years of service, 5 and 10 years of service.
Thank you, Mr. Bike. It's my pleasure to announce the 5-year recipients of employees. And I start with Brianna Angevine and Catherine Bally, Aubrey Bennett and Lori Bowman, Richard Bray and James Bike, Tiffany Campbell, Catherine Card, Eric Chamberlain, Heather Clark, Dolores Congdon, Kelly Cover, Lisa Dibble, Tiffany Duman, Joshua Feber, Kathleen Fitzpatrick, Amy Gavula Tomolo, Gregory Gazdick, Jordan Geertigens, Cole Goodman, Kyle Garan, Susan Hartman, Jill Hilkirk, Stephanie Hodgman, Andrea Hudak, Marie Jordan Germain, Linda King, and Kelly Klinchek, Janice Knight, Ben Cole, Mackenzie Kohler, Lynn Kessler, Christina Kuzman, Elizabeth Kuzel, Amanda Miller, Michael Miller, Tripany Moody Edwards, Vanessa Moshak, Kathleen Moras, Ronald Oakley, Cody Osterhout, Ebony Ox, Katie Paddock, James Payne, Mark Paterno, Stephanie Rains, Karen Rathke, Christina Roach, Victoria Rose, and Blake Rowe, Angelino Saracino, Michael Scotto, Joshua Sember and Mary Sucum, Cody Smiter, Brendan Steed, Danielle Todak, Brian Tolan, Kelly Vaval, Jamie Warren, Valley Williams, and Sarah Zilowitz. And that completes our 5-year recipients. Our 10-year recipients: Brett Berner, Patricia Blair, Dennis Coughlin, Sean Culligan, Carla DeAngelis Lane, Stephanie DeMann, Angelo DePersis, Sydney Faulkner, Virginia Garcia, Jeffrey Gerlach, Abigail Gleason, Jose Hennigans, Timothy Hartman, Stephanie Klock, Mike Moran, and Cole Matthews, Sandra McNeely, Heather Medovich, Marie Mullins, Timothy Myers, Lisa Rader, Mary Ann Rigobuto, Travis Robinson, Antoinette Shattuck, Helena Soleski, Andrew Shell, Jeffrey Smith, Azar Taha, and Kathleen Twitchell. And that completes our 5 and 10-year service with Broome-Tioga BOCES. And thank you very much and congratulations to all. I would like, now it's my pleasure to introduce Director Carrie Bullock for the 15-year awards.
Thank you, Jim. Good afternoon, everyone. I would now like to congratulate the 15-year Service Award recipients. Tina Anderson, Susan Andrasic, Jane Arnold, Sheila Bacon, Jim Bigney, Heather Bozer, Matthew Bosselman, Margaret Clancy Darling, Lynn Coleman, Lisa Cook, Justina Dawson, Judith Denler, Tammy Eves, Timothy Farnham, Michael Fenn, Mary Farrow, Michael Hazelton, Alicia Jones, Timothy Cohout Sr., Maria Micah, Siu Young Marcello, Jackie Morgan, Christopher Payton, Paul Peace, Peter Picciano, Nancy Pitsley, Aaron Procopio, Nikki Quick, Bill Sika, David Simmons, Alan Slocum, Gina Smith, Molly St. John, Lynette Tarbox, Dioki Tika Singh, Kelly Tessar, Jamie Thorne, Nicholas Walsh, Cynthia Wombold, Rod Wankel, Teresa Welling, Kaylin Winters, Chad Zidell, and that concludes our 15-year Service Award winners. And now for 20 years of service, Brian Bauer, Tish Butler, Christine Catarella, Brett DeStefano, Diana Evans, Tammy Goltree, Kathy Harasta, Bertha Hayward Bennett, Lori Johnston, John King, Charles Lane, Katie Merkel, Michelle Phillips, Robin Pinkerton, Nancy Poltz, Lori Rogers, Robert Shriver, Tanya Smith, Linda Snyder, Elaine Stankowski, Kathleen Stevenson, Jim Thompson, Brad Tokars, Lorraine Trotman, Eric Walker, Robin Westcott, Christine Williams, Jennifer Wisniewski, And that concludes our 20-year service winners. And now I would like to introduce Dan Myers, RIC Director and COVID Cowboy, to introduce the 25-year award winners.
Oh boy, thank you for that, Carrie. Congratulations, everybody, for the 25-year service awards. We'll bring those up in just a second. Michelle Aton, Kathy Blackman, Kimberly Bocchio, John Caminetti, Mary Canner, Lisa Cicerelli, Judith Hancock, Jeanette Ingram, Callie Kavleski, Christine Kennicott, Karen Link, Mike Purdy, our own board president, Sandy Rufo, who you will be hearing from shortly, Phyllis Van Hart, and that's it for the 25. Now on to the 30. Joyce Carangello, Michael Gaston, Doug Jenks, Sherry Karatnik, Holly Ann Lutgenhart, Freddie Malawecki, Jean Millard, Karen Oliva, John Pixley, and Bob Iacovani. And that concludes the 35-year. And with that, I will turn it back to Mr. Bike.
All right, thank you, Dan. So I'm going to do the 35 years of service, and there are 5 people in that category. Royce Harford, Christine Kitchen, Julie Mahalik, Terry Snyder, and Scotty Zindel. Congratulations to you guys for 35 years. And I'll move right on to our 40 years of service. And we have one person in that category, and that's Rick Preston. Congratulations, Rick. Okay, now it's time to move on to the retirees, and I'm going to turn that over to our Chief Operating Officer, John Harvey, for our retiree recognition.
Thank you, Al. This year we celebrate the retirement of 32 of our colleagues. And while they come from many different places within our organization, we know they all shared a commitment and dedication to making our BOCES a great place to work and learn, enriching lives through education. Sadly, we note that one of the individuals on this list is being recognized posthumously. We recognize him first today because he remains foremost in our minds and hearts. Let us please share a moment of silence for him at this time. Thank you. Posthumously, we recognize Christopher Haynes, who served instructional programs from 2017 to 2019. Returning to our list in alphabetical order, we have Michelle Aton, Deborah Barnes, William Beck, Kathy Blaze, Penny Bronson, Lisa Caldwell, Stephen Campbell, Joyce Carangelo, Michelle Casal, Maggie Collins, Marianne Doolittle, Victoria Dennis, Linda Edwards, Lori Fernandez, Sharon Gillingham, Christopher Haynes, Ursula Mbelek, Kathy Harasta, Joyce Heatherman, Mark Hoskins, Patricia Lyon, Freddie Malawecki, Penny Melody, Gary Noonan, Terry Sampson, Kimberly Schumacher, Terry Snyder, Colleen Spatola, Doug Titus, Don Vredenberg, Deborah Wayman, and Deborah Wood. That concludes our retirees for this year, and it is now my pleasure to turn it over to Robin Eccleston, our Human Resources Director, for the Ron Doherty nominations and award.
Of course, I'm going to be the one to turn the mute off here, so I will start again. Hello, everyone, and congratulations to all milestone achievement recipients and retirees. I apologize for any name struggles that we may have had, as we usually have a few more opportunities to rehearse those ahead of time, but we will be providing everyone their recognition items as soon as we do get back together again, so we'll look forward to when we are able to do that and see you. I do want to take a moment before moving on to thank our technical producers of this event, Ben Cole and Debbie Stevens. Without the two of you, we all would have been on Zoom right now and probably trying to talk over each other. So I also want to give a special thanks to Scott Bosberry, Roseanne Palmisano, Michelle Hans, Michelle Savory, Don Sabara, Amy Tillotson, and our HR team of Andrew Nordstrom, Denise Varsic, Lisa Rader, Michael Delacarino, and Tara Adey for their contributions. Keep in mind that each one of these people did have the ability to say, we can't do this. But instead, each of them said that we can. For that, I'm very thankful. And I appreciate the support of each of you and your obvious amazing talents. And now I have the distinct honor of introducing the Ron Doherty Award. Since 2002, BOCES has annually selected one employee who best exemplifies the spirit and dedication that were the hallmarks of Mr. Doherty's many years of service to our schools and our community. A member of the BOCES Board of Trustees from 1976 to 2006, and its board president from 1985 to 2005, Mr. Doherty also served on the Tioga Central School Board for 11 years. He's a former Tioga County legislator and past president of the Broome-Tioga School Boards Association. He also was instrumental in the formation of the Broome-Tioga Coalition for Education, and in 2003, received the Regional Jefferson Award. Each year, the Ron Doherty Award is given to the BOCES employee who embodies Mr. Doherty's selfless commitment and dedication to our BOCES and our community. Someone who walks the walk in their commitment to personal and professional growth and community involvement. Before I read those nominees, I would like to thank the committee, which is made up of representatives from each of our areas of our organization. The committee includes Kathy Clark of AUP, Melissa Woodruff from BMA, Bill Kitchen from the BSSA, Don Entwistle from the BTA, Lisa Cicerelli from the Confidential Unit, Pam Van Vorst from the ITPA, and Don Savara. Here are this year's 2020 nominees. Don Entwistle, a teacher. Mike Gaston, a monitor. Jody Iannone, speech therapist. Jean Johnson, teaching assistant. And Kelly Vavali, teacher. Congratulations to all nominees. Now, I will take this opportunity to read some of the following reasons as to why the recipient was nominated to receive this prestigious award. This was on the nomination form that was submitted. And again, the nominations were reviewed and the voting was all the nominees are winners, and it was very hard to come up with the winner here. But this recipient, this nominant, was stated that you hold very high standards for your students and encourage them to be the best person that they can be, morally, academically, and behaviorally. You and your students have worked numerous events before school, after school, and on the weekends, such as Broome Leadership Institute, BOCES Career Fair, Odyssey of the Mind, and many other events. You stay up to date on certifications that pertain to your field, such as CPR, AEDs, and first aid. You are a trained volunteer for the American Red Cross. You have been in and around law enforcement for more than 20 years. You have assisted in the Police Explorer program and the Endicott Auxiliary Police to expose students aged 17 to 21 in careers in policing. I'd like to now turn it over to the one and only Ron Doherty to announce the award recipient.
Hello, this is Ron Doherty, and I'm happy to announce today that Don Entwistle has been selected by his BOCES teammates as winner of this year's Ron Doherty Award. Congratulations, Don. Thank you for all you do for Broome-Tioga BOCES.
Congratulations, Don. Well done. And I now turn it over to Sandy Rufo.
Hello, thank you everyone, and thank you, Robin. Don, congratulations on being selected to receive from amongst 1,300 dedicated BOCES team members this prestigious award. It's a tremendous honor, and you certainly are a most worthy recipient. On behalf of your Broome-Tioga BOCES Board of Education, I extend our sincerest congratulations to everyone being recognized today, and thanks to all of you who tuned in to virtually celebrate your colleagues. I'm sure you're all familiar with the saying, every cloud has a silver lining. Well, today's format is our silver lining. You can attend wearing your PJs or whatever. You don't have to hurry home to pick up the kids from daycare or get them off the bus because you're already home, and no one can see that your roots have grown out an inch or you're sporting 8 weeks of hair growth either on your head or your face. And by the way, who thought hairstylists and barbers were non-essential workers? Obviously, they were ill-informed. And finally, you don't have to worry about filling up on a cheese cube or a carrot or celery stick and ruining your appetite for dinner. This celebration was the brainchild of Robin, our HR director, who is passionate about not letting our annual recognition become another casualty of social distancing. With the technical assistance of approximately 12 enthusiastic colleagues, this challenging presentation became a reality. Kudos to all involved. To all of you in virtual land, your efforts during the pandemic have been nothing short of Herculean, each doing your part under the most challenging of circumstances in ways that could not have been previously imagined. This will end, and we will be stronger, better, and even more committed. And until we meet again, stay safe.
Okay, thank you again, Sandy. This concludes our 2020 Employee Recognition event, our first and hopefully last virtual employee recognition event. Please travel safely back to your kitchens and couches, and we hope to see you all very soon. And please stay safe. Thank you very much for participating.